What's up guys, my name is Naam. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get the Amex Centurion card without actually having the Centurion card. I will go through the exact steps of how to replicate all the perks that go along with this card by having a combo of other cards. If any of you guys are not aware of what the Amex Centurion card is, this is a top of the line card that pretty much anyone can possibly own. This is also known as a black card and probably one of the biggest status symbols in the credit card game. Plus, if you are an owner, you probably spend a lot of money. Based on my research and reading multiple forums and personal user accounts, it is reported that you need to spend anywhere from $250,000 to $1 million per month just to get an invitation to this card. And even if you do spend that much, there's no guarantee that you even get an invite. The business version of the black card is more realistic due to the fact that it's easier to rack up more spending. So if any of you guys don't spend upwards to $1 million per month, this is the perfect video for you because I'm one of those people in that large pool of individuals. So this was a very interesting topic for me to research and discuss. So in this video, I'll interchangeably use the Centurion card and black card. So these are not two different cards. So let's get right into it. First off, the Centurion card has an annual fee of $5,000 and an initiation fee of $10,000. So our goal is to stay below $15,000 for the first year, but let's just do $5,000 since you're planning to keep the cards anyways. If you are a service member, you're gonna get a lot more value from this video since the annual fees are waived for most cards due to the SCRA. So first, let's talk about the Concierge Services. Whenever you do get the black card, you have a private concierge and a travel agent. So you will have an individual who personally is assigned to you and get to know you on a personal level that can help you out with any sort of reservations, transportation assistance, event planning, and any other travel assistance. Now, this is kind of hard to match, but the thing that comes closest to this, like 90 to 95%, is Concierge Services with the Amex Platinum. So based on my research and reading from forums and reading Reddit AMAs from a person who actually worked in the Amex Concierge Service, they said that there's really no difference between the two. The person who said that they worked there, they said that one is personally assigned to you, but if you do have the Platinum card, you will just have a representative that sometimes would give you their personal extension, so you can always contact them whenever you need them. Also, from what I read, black card holders typically get a quicker turnaround time, and plus whenever they want to get a reservation anywhere, it is much easier for them to do so. Now let's talk about the travel perks that come along with the black card. So with the black card, you get a free Clear membership, including up to 3 family members. So Clear is a program that uses biometrics to get through security faster. Typically for this membership, it will cost $179 per year. There are only a few other cards that offer this type of discounts on the Clear membership. So in this situation, we can either use the Amex Green card that offers $100 off of the membership, or the Delta Sky Miles Reserve card, which will give you a $70 discount. So in this situation, I'm gonna select the Delta Sky Miles Reserve card since it will apply to more situations later in this video. For this card, it has an annual fee of $550. So the Centurion card, they have this program called the Airport Meet and Greet. So this is a benefit that's exclusive to the Amex Black Card. Whenever you travel internationally, you can get VIP arrival services at selected international airports on first and business class tickets that you purchase with this card. So there's really no cash value on this. This is more like a service, so there's really no other credit card that offers this type of service, so this was a miss for us. Next will be a program that's called Private Suite. So this is a service that's only located at LAX. This is where a typical membership costs $4,500 per year. Unless you're a millionaire living in LA, you probably won't get any value from this. But if you did want to use the service, this will cost you an additional $2,700 to $3,000 per use. Again, there's no other credit cards that offer the service, but this is not really that much of a value since you still have to front up the money every time you want to use the private suite. So now let's talk about elite hotel statuses. This is probably one of the ultimate benefits of the Centurion card since you automatically get the top tier statuses at most hotels. The black card will get you Hilton Honors Diamond, IHG Platinum Elite, Realis and Chateau 5C, I think I'm saying that right, and a Marriott Bonvoy Gold. So let's break this down a little further of how you can actually get these statuses your own. So for the Hilton Honors Diamond, another way to get this is to get the Hilton Honors Expired American Express card. So with this card, there is an annual fee of $450, and whenever you do get this card, you automatically get enrolled into Hilton Honors Diamond. For IHG Platinum Elite status, to receive this tier of status, you will need an IHG Rewards Premier credit card, which has an annual fee of $89. So for the elite status at the Realis Chateau 5C, I really couldn't find any of the program or credit card that offers this perk, so this was a miss for us. Next is the Marriott Bonvoy Gold, and we'll just use the Amex Platinum card, which has an annual fee of $550. So the Centurion card also has this program called the Centurion Hotel Program. So for this program, this is exclusive to the Centurion card holders. So whenever you want to stay at these luxury hotels, such as the one that's listed right here, I'm not going to even mention the names because they sound way too expensive and I never even heard of them before. But if you are a card holder and you stay at any of these hotels, some of the perks are daily breakfasts for 2, guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout, $100 credit to use on site, and some extra benefits and credits for food and beverages or spa services. The Amex Platinum Card has something very similar. You get access to Amex fine hotels and resorts. So during 2 nights or more stays, you can receive $100 credit towards on-site activities. Alright, so now let's move on to airline travel. So with the Centurion card, you automatically get Delta Platinum Medallion Elite status. That's a freaking long name. This benefit is only exclusive to Centurion card holders, but there are other certain ways that you can spend your way to Medallion status. Probably the closest way to do this is if you sign up for the Delta Sky Miles Reserve American Express card, which I mentioned earlier, if you spend and fly a lot with Delta. So whenever you sign up for this card and max out all the spending bonuses, you will only be 5,000 Medallion points away from Platinum Medallion status. You have to spend over $120,000 to get close to this level. Delta Medallion status can be a very complex discussion since there are so many acronyms. So some of the perks that come along with Delta Platinum Medallion status is complimentary first class upgrades, mileage bonus, waived baggage fees, and a priority phone line because, you're busy. So with Delta Platinum Medallion status, there's really no credit card that offers this exact benefit. So again, that's a miss for us. But now let's talk about airport lounges. With the Black Card, you get access to the Centurion Airport Lounge, Airspace Lounges, Delta Sky Clubs, Escape Lounges, the International Amex Lounges, and also Priority Pass Select Lounges. But this is not exclusive only to the Centurion Card, since the Amex Platinum Card will pretty much get you the same benefits. But if you do have the Black Card, your Centurion Lounge experience is a little bit better because you can receive unrestricted access, reserved seating area, and also special top shelf beverages at these lounges. Also with the Black Card, you get credit for global entry and TSA PreCheck, so that's $100 for global entry and $85 for TSA PreCheck every 4 years. So this is not really an exclusive incentive since there are plenty of cards out there that offer the service, but if you have the Amex Platinum, this would already be included. So the Centurion Card also gives you access to the Amex International Airline Program. This program, they give you access to preferred pricing on international premium economy, business class, and first class tickets operated by Amex Partnership Airlines. From what I hear, this is a very underutilized benefit of Amex cards because people can save up to 40% off premium airline tickets. So for Black Card holders, there's no booking fee whenever you use this feature, but if you do have the Amex Platinum, every time you want to use it, you have to pay $39 each time. But that's really not that bad of a price since it could save you a lot of money if you want to fly premium. Now let's talk about the membership reward system. Even though I talked a lot about the perks of the Black Card, I really haven't talked about the reward system of this card. If any of you guys are interested in credit cards, you know that some of the most important things about credit cards are usually due to the reward earning potential. So with the Centurion Card, you earn 1 membership point per $1 spent. I can see this pretty reasonable because individuals who are spending anywhere between $250,000 to $1 million a month, that's going to be a significant cost to Amex. There are other cards that Amex has to offer that gives you way better points like the Amex Gold or the Amex Platinum Card. The one thing that's exclusive to the Centurion Card is that you can receive 50% of your membership rewards back as statement credit when you redeem your points for all or portion of any flight. But the only way to receive this benefit is that you have to book your flight through Amex Travel. The only way that you can get close to this is if you have the Amex Business Platinum Card. You get a 35% rebate. It's really hard to say how valuable this is, but based on my research, redeeming your points through Amex Travel is typically not the best way to use membership reward points. People get way more value if they transfer their points to travel partners. So now let's move on to car rentals and insurance programs. With the Black Card, you get access to the Centurion Auto Program, Hertz Platinum status, Avis President's Club membership, and also primary car insurance. As for the Centurion Auto Program, which gives you access to premium car purchasing, luxury rentals, and a variety of driving experiences, there's really no other card that can give you anything close to this, so again, this was a miss for us. So now let's talk about car rental services such as the Hertz Platinum or Avis President's Club membership. There's really no other credit card that gives you this high of a status. The only other card that offers something that's somewhat close is the Amex Platinum. So with this card, you get the Avis Preferred membership and also Hertz Gold Plus. So in addition to that, the Amex Centurion Card also offers primary rental car coverage whenever you rent a car. So meaning that you can use this service as primary insurance so you can decline rental insurance whenever you're at the kiosk. No other American Express cards offer this. Another way to get this is either with the Chase Sapphire cards or with the Chase Business Ink cards. So I'm gonna go with the free route and get the Chase Business Ink cash, but the caveat is that you only can use this on business related rentals. If you were to rent a car just for personal use, you will not be covered because it will only be covered as secondary insurance. So now let's talk about wining and dining. First off, let me start off by saying that there's no other card that's comparable for wine lovers as they are for the Centurion card, because you get access to exclusive wine services, tour packages for wineries, and other things that wine lovers like to do. But as for the dining, whenever you have the Centurion card, you get access to the Centurion dining program, where you can get access to some of the top restaurants around the world. Amex, they report that there are over 1,000 restaurants with Centurion tables. Well, a rep that worked at Amex Concierge says that that really doesn't actually exist. People can call restaurants themselves and ask if there are one. Most servers and hostesses, they really have no clue what you're talking about. And the majority of the Amex bookings, they're done with OpenTable, so which is a free service for anyone to use. So the Amex Platinum card will give you something very similar when you go through the Concierge Services, but the Centurion card holders, they do have priority over Platinum card holders. Now let's talk about VIP and invite-only events. With the Black Card, you get VIP invitations and invite-only treatments for big events such as the Kentucky Derby or the Grand Prix de Monaco. There's really no other card that gives you this benefit, but with the Amex Platinum, they do have something very similar where they give you access to a program called By Invitation Only. The Black Card also has this program as well, but for other exclusive VIP invitations, the only one that applies to are people who have the Black Card. Since Centurion card holders are big spenders, now let's talk about shopping. Probably one of the biggest things that come along with the Black Card is that they give you a $1,000 credit that you can use at Saks Fifth Ave. So with this benefit, they give you $250 per quarter, up to 4 times a year. Again, there's really no other card that gives this, but with the Amex Platinum, they give you $100 statement credit yearly. Also, if you do become a member of the Black Card, you get access to the Centurion shopping program, which has exclusive offers from luxury brands, including gift certificates, customized shopping services, and access to events, including meeting designers themselves. Unfortunately, there's no other cards that offer this. Here's another thing that's very unique to the Black Card, is that they recently did upgrade the perks and benefits, so now they include the Equinox Destination Access Gym membership. So this gives you membership to 105 clubs around the world. If you wanted to purchase the gym membership on your own, this would typically cost you $3,600 per year. And again, there's no other card that gives you this perk. Another thing that's exclusive to people who have the Black Card is that they get surprise gifts from time to time. This can include shopping certificates or luxury merchandise. So based off my research, they can range anywhere between $250 to $500 per gift. Some card holders, they report they're getting surprise gifts 3 to 4 times a year. So for American Express cards, there are a few cards that are charge cards, which means that whatever you spend, you have to pay back by the end of the month. Even if you do have the Amex Platinum, there is a spending limit. Based on my research, your spending limits is usually 3 times your highest paid in full balance over the last 6 months. But if you had a Centurion card, there's no preset spending limit. A few years ago, there was a billionaire who bought a $170 million painting with the Amex Black Card so he can earn those points. If you were just to redeem those membership reward points for cash, which is half a cent, which is the worst redemption possible, you would essentially have a value of $850,000. But if you had the Amex Platinum Charles Schwab version and did a transfer, each point will cost you 1.25 cents. So essentially that $170 million painting, you can get a cashback value of $2,125,000. Of course, this is a very small value compared to spending $170 million, but it's still worth noting. To get 80% of the perks that are available to the Amex Black Card, all you gotta do is get the Amex Platinum, the Hilton Expire, IHG Premier, Delta Sky Miles Reserve, and any of the Chase Ink business cards. But the key player to this combination is the Amex Platinum. If you own all of these cards, you would probably get close to 80% of what the Black Card really has to offer, and that's pretty conservative. So the total cost for the annual fees for all these cards will be $1,639. And if you were to purchase the gym membership, it will cost you $3,600. So in total, your annual fee will be $5,239. The one card that I did not include was the Amex Business Platinum because I felt like there might have been way too much overlap, and plus this card has an annual fee of $595. Since we have about 5 credit cards in our credit card combination, there are some credits that we can add additional benefits that can lower our effective annual fee. With the Amex Platinum card, you get $200 Uber credits, an additional $200 airline fee credit, and a $160 cell phone credit. The phone credit can be a little less since this is a new feature that I don't know if it's going to be added next year or not. So if you were to add all of these additional credits from the Amex Platinum, this will roughly give you around $500 give or take. In addition to that, when you have the Hilton Honors Aspire card, you can enjoy 1 free weekend night yearly, which can have a value between $150 to $500. You also get an additional $250 Hilton Resort Statement credit that you can use. So essentially, let me just round it off to an additional $500 benefit. Whenever you sign up for the IHG Premier card, you also get an additional free night stay yearly. So this can buy you a room anywhere between $100 to $300. As for the Delta Sky Miles Reserve and the Chase Business Ink cards, There's really nothing to add in a form of a statement credit, unless you spend a lot of money, of course, so I'm not gonna add that to the effective annual fee. So when you add up all of these additional perks and statement credit, I'm gonna roughly estimate it's gonna be around $750 to $1,000 worth of credits. So this number can be a little bit higher or lower depending on the type of hotel room you stay at and other factors, but I'm gonna keep it pretty conservative at $750. So now let's take a look at our new effective annual fee. It's gonna be closer to $4,489. So now let's just say $4,500 just for simplicity. Of course, this number is not gonna include any cash back, points, or any sign-up bonuses. Well, that's pretty darn close to the annual fee of the Amex Black Card, which is $5,000. Of course, there are some perks of the Centurion Card that we cannot replicate, so it's hard to find value of what that is. So here's the bottom line. There's no other alternative to the Centurion Card that has the same prestige and clout. But you can receive great value from many alternative cards if you have them as a combination. So the best card for you will typically depend on how much you spend on the card and whether or not you use the benefits. There's really no point of having all these perks and benefits if you never use them. Aside from that, another thing to keep in mind is the annual fee. $5,000 a year is by no means cheap. So to put this into perspective, you're basically paying $416 a month just to keep the Centurion Card. But some of the perks that come along with this card does offset the annual fee. A big chunk of it really comes from the Equinox Gym membership, which is equivalent to $3,600 a year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to hang out with me some more, check out my videos over here.